Happy birthday!
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. It's Tuesday and the date, I just looked, it's the 30th of July. All good things, they say, must come to an end. Although I hate to say it, it's true, our birthday is over tomorrow. So we're gonna make the most of all the wonderful things that we've got, including today taking you on a journey, on a trip, to where the sky seems bluer, the clouds seem fluffier, the landscape is more dramatic and of course richer. It's where history and culture collide to create traditions that are unbelievable, talents that are passed down from generation to generation. I, of course, am talking about Chaco Canyon, a brand that's been on HSN for nearly 20 years, and an astonishing look at real handcrafted, beautiful boutique pieces that you can find here on HSN for a fraction of what you would typically spend. So sit back and relax, we're gonna have some fun. Jennifer Juan, who has been the honor guest for the entire time, I am thrilled to say is back today as well. Let's get things started with another look, a chance to get our best buy of the day. We're going big or we're going home. Folks, for our birthday finale, we are offering to you the only today's special of the year, and it's big and bold and beautiful, but let me tell you, there's something small about it, and that's the price. This is Chaco Canyon sterling silver Navajo Kingman turquoise from the last full-time turquoise mine in the United States of America. Such historical significance and such beautiful sterling silver craftsmanship. This is a ring to behold. We have two choices, classic beautiful turquoise, or we have ceremonial turquoise, which is that stunning, almost that green color that you're seeing on the right-hand side of your screen. You are not seeing things, the price is only $99, and we're gonna do 5 wonderful flex pays. We'll even pay to ship it to you. Just before I forget, at the end of this hour, at 10 to 2 Eastern time, and at the end of next hour, 10 to 3 Eastern time, we're gonna reveal a birthday surprise, one in each hour, one that you will not wanna miss. But without further ado, I wanna introduce you to the lady who is a truly sensational ambassador for the amazing men and women that make this happen. Jennifer Juan is back. How are you?
Hi, hello again.
So, I think I worked with you when I first arrived, like 10 years ago.
Yes.
That's when we started. Jennifer, I was excited to see this because you guys have really looked to bring us bigger, bolder, better than ever before. This is the very definition of a statement ring, right?
Yes.
And it's something that when you look at it and you kind of take a second to digest it and see all that's there, it's a beautiful design, it's all handcrafted, it's true to size, bear that in mind, it tapers beautifully at the back. Lowest appraised value came in at just shy of $200. Jennifer, give us a little bit of the story. Who created this? Who designed this? How did it come to be?
The artisan here, his name is Emerson Delgarito, and he's one of our master silversmiths that we have over in Chaco Canyon. And that day when I went to go see him, to talk to him and Loretta, that they're actually family members, we had lunch together and we had fun just talking to each other, and it was great to be back in New Mexico, especially for that green chili. Oh my God, I missed
was
that.
it good?
Yes, I was sweating like crazy, but they had their stories of how, you know, they both started out, and how for Emerson, when he was a young kid, he was just telling me different stories about how he got out of high school and how he got into silversmithing, and he's self-taught actually. He said he read books and just learned from watching other people and just getting that technique down and just tweaking his own little way and how to do things. And so when he had talked about that, he talked about going on his journeys and selling his wares, buying his own silver, the stones and things like that. And so when you come down to a piece like this, he said that there are many different processes that go through it, and he was willing to teach me. So that day I went to go see him, he had everything meticulously done and in order. And I thought when the day that they showed me how to do it, they did it really fast, but he said, no, it doesn't work that way. You have one person doing a certain thing, you have one one person doing lapidary, buffing. You have one person doing the stamp work, and he said it's not all just one person by himself.
So all specialists.
There's all these different people in different groups were doing it, and I got the opportunity to meet them all.
It's amazing, and that's a story that's brought to life every single time you wear this and enjoy this and get compliments on this. Folks, we're excited that this has been so popular today. I will tell you, both are selling equally. The green that you're seeing is called ceremonial green, and that's how you'll order it in the system, sizes 6 through 12. And of course, on the left-hand side, you've got that high blue color of that stunning, spectacular turquoise. I want to show you something because we have some matching pieces that are very popular today. One in particular, down to the final 100. Okay, this is your pendant, and the pendant is priced at $149, and it's large, folks. I mean, it's a large pendant. Again, ceremonial green or blue. There's 100 left in each color. A lot of you have been asking about this. If a ring is not what you're in the market for today, maybe it's a pendant. Maybe you love the fact, you know, of the shape of the size. At 35 by 17, it's bigger, it's bolder, it has impact to it. So I'll keep showing that to you, but this will be the last main presentations before they're sold out. The other thing to bear in mind that Jennifer has been wearing, certainly at the launch and throughout the course of the day, are the matching earrings, which are really beautiful as well. If you have any questions about anything we're sharing, go on Facebook, on HSN's Facebook page. Christina says, and I'm quoting now, Jennifer, "This ring, I can't take it," she says. "I can't take it." You can though, Christina. Just call us, it's yours. $99.98 to order it. Tell me a little bit about the significance of turquoise in America today, because I always refer to it as America's royal gemstone, right?
Yes, it's for Native Americans. It's basically our diamond. You know, this is a stone that represents our ancestry, our lineage, and especially for the way that we believe that we started out in our own traditions, and to have it being revered as the sky stone, the father stone, because just looking at it, you're having a piece of heaven on your finger that you're wearing, and it's a symbolism of good luck and just hope and love. And just looking at this, it represents, you know, the Southwest and how things started out for us over out in Arizona or either in New Mexico, or especially for the Navajo people, they believe that for the turquoise and incorporating that in their silverwork, that they believe that their ancestors come from the stars. And so you have that, wonderful, you know, love relationship with the father stone. It's
something that I think it really draws us in, because there's so much that we buy these days that don't really have anything behind it, no substance. This is a gemstone, this is a piece of jewelry, this is a design that embodies hundreds and hundreds of years of amazing technique, style, talent, and of course, story. We're busy. If you want the classic Kingman turquoise, very popular, size 6 and 12, the most limited at this stage. I want to draw your eye into the ceremonial turquoise. Jennifer, this is getting a lot of curious intrigue in terms of lots of great looks today, because we don't often see this beautiful color, and it's just as beautiful as the classic.
Yes, and when you look at that, it's for me, it reminds me of like the 60s, 70s, and because being in the Southwest, I've seen a lot more of the green than the blues. And so I was just telling you too, especially for the light blue, the robin's egg blue. Me being from San Carlos, it's not too far from Globe, and I never knew that the Sleeping Beauty mine was one of the world's famous mines. And I was there the day it closed, and just to have all these people come out and, you know, look for the Sleeping Beauty turquoise was just amazing. But as for the green turquoise that you see here, there's a story behind it, because there was a medicine man that has gone to the Kingman mine, and he's seen this deep vein of green turquoise, and when he went to look at it, he said that he had the brown striations that were in it, and it reminded him of snakes that were slithering in and out. So for the Navajo people, they use the snakes in a lot of their ceremonies, sacred ceremonies, and so that's why he called it the ceremonial turquoise.
Well, that's a wonderful, I love it even more now, Jennifer, you see. That's a wonderful thing to add to your collection, and to say, you know what, I'd like to have something unique, original, special, maybe a slightly different color, that you're getting here to go with even more of your wonderful outfits. Needless to say, whatever you are wearing, whatever skin tone or color, turquoise always looks good. It's always very, very flattering. If you want the earrings are for pierced ears. Bear that in mind. Again, matching as well. This is a suite of jewelry if you so desire it. It's not often you can go to a boutique and get a suite of jewelry. That's exactly what we're offering today. And they're on flex pay of about $30. So well worth it if you can to say, okay, I'm gonna go for, you know, the blue to go with the blue. I'm gonna go for the ceremonial to go with the ceremonial. Bear in mind, every single one is different. And let's talk about that for a second, Jennifer, because this is Mother Nature at her finest. So the two examples I've got here, which are typically chosen just at random, are a little different to what you'll receive at home because every one is unique.
It is, and especially when I was looking at the ring that when it was being made, I was asking the artisan, is there a certain way that you like the turquoise? And he said that when you look at the piece of turquoise, they believe that when you do the polishing and the cutting and everything like that towards the end, you're gonna have that, they want that smooth look to it. And it just depends on what they pick out. Because for me, I grew up with more of the matrix inside the turquoise. And so that was something that I like, but it just depending on the artisan, you know, what they like.
It's so fascinating to hear when you get to the roots, the nitty gritty of it. Quick update on the beautiful pendant. Just want to show you that real fast. If you do like the pendant, it's available today. We put it on our liquid silver necklace that's coming up a little bit later. But the pendant is that beautiful same big size. This is a 35 by 17 in ceremonial or classic. Spectacular. You talk about going out for date night or out and about with your denim on, special black dress, it doesn't matter. This adds so much to it. These will be sold out. I'm not gonna sell out of the today's special in this presentation, but our matching pendant will be gone. So if you'd like it, don't hesitate on that one. And out of the two, the ceremonial is the most popular. Let's go to Tennessee and say good afternoon to Betty. Betty, welcome to HSN. You're with Jennifer and Adam. How are you?
I'm great.
Good. We're happy to speak to you, Betty. What's going on in Tennessee today?
Well, we're expecting a little rain, but I'm all tucked in, and I got my nice big glass of tea, and I'm watching y'all this morning, and I just need a 12-step program.
Betty, aren't these beautiful?
Yep, I love them. I honestly just cannot refuse turquoise. It's just my favorite in the whole world. So
Why, Betty?
Have it over diamond.
Why do you love it so?
I've been collecting it since like the late 60s. And,
oh, wow.
I just love the color. I tend to go more toward the teals and the greens rather than the robin's eggs. But it's just my spirit, just my soul. It's with it.
Now that's interesting you say that, Betty, because we were just discussing that. There is something out of this world about turquoise, don't you think? It does kind of do what you say, it lifts your spirits. You're very connected to it.
Yes, exactly. And I really love the Chaco Canyon as well. I had bought a necklace, a bracelet, a cuff once from y'all.
Yes.
And it was a turtle cuff.
Right.
And it was beautiful. And my daughter, my oldest daughter, she loves turtles. And in a weak moment, I let her have it. And I'm like, okay, big mistake. I should have waited for years or so later down the line, and then she could have had it, because I really do miss it. And I haven't been able to find any more like it. So.
Do we have any more turtle cuffs coming in, Jennifer?
I'll pass that along.
Turtle
Yes.
cuffs, Betty. We'll try and make that happen for you. We thank you so much for sharing that with us. I think those words that really mean so much, it does lift us, it connects us, it makes us feel special. If you've got a Chaco Canyon story, if you've been watching Jennifer for 5, 10, 15, 20 years and you've got a piece that you love, come through and tell us. As you're having your tuna salad sandwich this lunchtime, come through and talk to us on 1-866-376-8255. Just to Betty's point, we do have a different cuff today that does go back to the Today Special, and this is what it looks like. The cuff is $289, 5 flex pair $58, and you can manipulate it a little bit depending on your wrist size. But that is look at the sheer scope of this, the scale of this is magnificent. So if you're looking for a cuff, we do have one available there as well. If you're new to HSN, FlexPay is for one and for all. If you have any major credit or debit card, just $20 plus tax and we'll send it right out to you. There are no other chances this year to get this ring at this price. And obviously, needless to say, to be able to achieve this value, Jennifer, this is something that takes a lot of work, right? I mean, $99 is not a typical price for a ring of this size.
No, and that's what Emerson was saying. He said this is one of the biggest pieces of turquoise that they've ever worked with in the ring, especially for a TS. And so for the amount of time that they had it, I thought it would be like a long time, but 9 months is a long time, but it doesn't seem like that.
Right.
But you know, if they worked long and hard, and sometimes they would go 21 days working and just to get it out, just to get it perfect. And especially for Emerson, he has so many stamps that he was working with. He had them all in cookie jars on his desk, and some of the stamps were made out of rebar, made out of railroad nails and car parts that he picked out. And he made his own design on each and every stamp, and he said that he was handing them off to me like that, and I was amazed. That's rebar right there. And when he was
creative,
just creative and looking at it, he said you have to have a certain type of metal to work with, especially when you're going to work with the heat. And he was teaching me how to cut out a stamp that he was doing right there, doing exactly what's on this ring. And just to cut it out later on. He was teaching me how to use the wire cutter, and looking at his fingers, I asked him, how many times have you cut yourself? He's like, you learn like right from the beginning, but there are times that when you really get into your work, sometimes you get cut here and there. But for me, I work in the kitchen, so I know what he's talking about, but just looking at him, looking at his fingers, and just for him to have that love and affection for what he does, and to have everything meticulously in order, and just looking at his love for his other co-workers, that he says that, we're here the majority of the day, and the jewelry that he makes, he likes his customers to know that when they open the box and just to look at it, that the love and affection that they have for it, he put that much love and affection into it as well.
It's so wonderful, and that passion comes through in every single piece. There's so many words and so little time, but for every single person out there, for every American, for everybody that loves this country and truly embraces the amazing roots, the incredible history, the incredible, I suppose, authenticity of this is what we're celebrating today. This is America's gemstone. Every lady, every woman, everybody should have some turquoise, because this is America's crown jewel. This is from the last full-time mine in America today. The last full-time mine. Once it's done, it's done. This is Kingman turquoise. So to celebrate this great country, to celebrate the amazing history, for you to have a piece of turquoise, I don't just mean a piece of turquoise, I mean a massive piece of turquoise, one that comes in at 33 by 15 millimeters, a statement that you can wear with pride when you go out in your local restaurant, to that wonderful trip abroad. This is something you wear with pride. It's $99. If we went with Jennifer right now to stunning New Mexico, to extraordinary Arizona, and we went to some of the most amazing boutiques, we would see rings like this. Of course we would. But we'd also see rings like this at prices that might be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times this price, which is why most of us would politely smile at the lady or gentleman in the boutique and walk away again. This is your turn to do it. I mean, am I right, Jennifer?
It was funny you said that, because he says, working so many years that he's been with silversmithing, he said, just imagine what all the men and women out there look like. He's opening that box. He said, I imagine a woman sitting there smiling, but just looking at her eyes and just seeing, the sparkle in it. And that was one of his things that he was telling me. He's like, more women should wear jewelry. Yes. He said, it makes them feel beautiful, it makes them feel happy. And so he said, when you looked at a necklace that you were wearing, what was the first thing you did? As well as like, oh my God, you know, that was the first thing. That's all I said. And it just to feel that love and affection that he had for it made me feel the same way for it too as well.
And that's, I mean, there it is, right there. Thank you for sharing that with us, because it's true. We're busy, we see you there. The pendant is now nearly gone. If you want the pendant, we'll give you the details again in a second. I wanna draw you right to the matching earrings that we have as well, because the earrings are priced so competitively at just a flex pay of $34, so $169 total, which is really good if you think about it, because you're getting 2 giant size stones. Again, you can choose that more high blue version of your Kingman turquoise, or the ceremonial, which is just as popular today. Once we sell out of the matching pieces, they don't return. So bear that in mind. If you're somebody that does like to collect the suite, sadly, they won't ever be back on HSN. So if you want to get it and see how you feel with it all on, of course, be our guest. Just as we roll along, I know Kathy's standing by. We'll take Kathy's call in a second. And if you want to go online at HSN's Facebook page, we'll chat away. I can ask Jennifer any questions. Anselma says, beautiful. I love the necklace. Priscilla says, very beautiful. I live in New Mexico. You're very lucky, Priscilla. I just love it there. And Lauren says, Reba Smith, these beautiful rings reminded me of you. So we're having conversations to each other. This is fabulous. It's a community. Thank you for your orders. The only lunchtime presentations we're doing are today in this hour and the next hour. Again, Kingman turquoise down there, and then the ceremonial green there as well. If you do want the pendant, we have it available in limited numbers. Let me show you real fast. Okay, look, there it is. The ceremonial is the more green version, and then of course the Kingman is down there. These will sell out within the next hour. If you tune in tonight, they won't be here, so I want to make sure that you are able to order. It's a large size. There's an extraordinary amount of sterling silver work there, a few of my fingerprints as well. I apologize, they come for free. This is just weight. It's precious. It's a noble metal that embodies and allows that chunk of turquoise to nestle so perfectly in there. And again, you can put that on any necklace that you have. We've put it on our liquid silver that we'll be telling you a little bit more about this evening. I think value for money wise, a lot of us are seeing that for $149 is really astounding. And it's a nice way to shop today. And again, benefit from our 5 flex pay and free shipping and handling as well. So Jennifer, we're only just beginning. We've still got so many things, including our birthday surprise at the end of this hour and next hour. Our lips are sealed though, aren't they, Jennifer?
Yes.
You cannot force it out of us. I want to show you this cuff. Jennifer, let's just spend a moment here, because this cuff is obviously in a league of its own, correct?
Yes, and especially the beauty in it. Yeah, the artist in here is Susanna Johnson, and just looking at that, you can see that her, Emerson, and Sadie Jim, who made the pendant, all had that one unique look to it.
And you can see there, look guys, I mean, that's it's big. The lowest appraised value came in at just shy of $500, so our price of $289 is really a fabulous opportunity if you'd like to get it. So don't be mad with us. We have a turquoise cross that there are only, I believe, 90. So we're not going to spend any time on it, but I want you to see it. Because if you're a collector of crosses, or you've been watching Jennifer and seen some of the crosses over the years, I think you'll fall head over heels with the cross that we're about to show you. But you'd have to be fast on the phone lines to be able to order it. Here it is on hsn.com. You can see it right there. It's bigger and bolder. I mean, let me kind of get the measurement for you as well. This is special. It's $109. Guys, this will go in, I would say, probably 2 minutes of me showing it. So if you're looking for a cross and you want to embody spirituality and just, again, that magnificence, maybe that's the appropriate word, magnificence of the turquoise. Jennifer, that is a work of art, isn't it?
That is, and when you see the way it is made, the heftiness of the silver, and just the workmanship in it, the artisans here are William and Wilbur Yulee. Hopefully I said that right.
Easy for you to say.
Yes. But this is one of my favorites. I myself are into crosses, and so this is one of the more beautiful crosses that I've come upon that has more of a unique rustic look to it.
I adore that, and I just think for $109, that's going to get a lot of people talking. And folks, just before we cut away, I want to tell you something. It's Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty turquoise is unattainable anymore from the mine. The mine is closed. So to be able to get a retired turquoise, regarded by most as the finest ever, to be able to get it for $109 is an exceptional opportunity. I'll keep you posted. If there's any left of those, I'll remind you of them a little bit later, but I can only imagine they'll be sold out momentarily. Okay, that's item 490981. I'm gonna hide it behind here with my little hoard of stuff. Nobody can steal it from me. Okay, we love saving money, and a good way to save money is with our HSN credit card. Save up to $25 on your first single item purchase. If you give us a call right now on 1-800-695-1418, you are always able to apply. Of course, that offer expires tomorrow. We always have an offer on the HSN card, but not $25. That's a really, really over-the-top special that we're doing as we celebrate 42 years. All right, let's keep on going. What's next? Let's focus in. Let's focus in on Sleeping Beauty. I asked our wonderful team today, you know, because I am partial to Sleeping Beauty, I'm not gonna lie. You can see why I'm partial to it. Look at it, look how clean it is. Look at that robin's egg blue. We have 4 minutes here, and I believe there's 150 of these, I think. This is an oval pendant that has an oxidized finish, and you'll tend to find that a lot with Sleeping Beauty because it brings out the pop of the color. It has really a beautiful shape and size. It's pear cut, 5x3 to 6x3, graduating from it's two that are inset in the middle to the ones circling it. It's $119 for a pendant that I believe you will wear probably daily. We've again put it on our liquid silver. We've put it on our liquid silver, and that's only $30. Easy, affordable with free shipping, 5 flex pay. You know, it's a little treat for you, and again, something that's so precious. Jennifer, first let me ask you, do we know who designed and made this one?
Yes.
Good.
Her name is Veronica Marta. She's one of our Zuni artisans. What we do every Thursday is go out to the Zuni reservation out in New Mexico and reach out to the artisans and see what type of different wares that they have. And so with another presentation like this, we had brought on, excuse me, with us was one of our featured artisans for HSN and to show off her artwork. And she says that the middle stones represent mother and father, the outer stones represent the children that they will have. And that for the Zuni people, they represent their family in cluster work. So as you can see here, that the stones in the middle point outward to this is a representation of mother and father speaking to their children. And the outer stones are pointed inward, showing the children listening to their mother and their father.
You see now, if we didn't have you here, Jennifer, I would never know all that. That's what's so remarkable. Now we understand what the piece means. We have 40 left with everybody placing orders. It will be a quick sellout because it's Sleeping Beauty turquoise. You gotta have an eagle eye for these things, anything. And I think in total in the whole show, there's only 4 pieces that are Sleeping Beauty, but anything that you see Sleeping Beauty, run to the phone to order. Let's go to, since these are selling out by themselves, let's go to Virginia and say good morning or good afternoon to Kathy. Kathy, welcome to Chaco Canyon. You're with Jennifer and Adam. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. Kathy, talk to us. Have you purchased Chaco Canyon before?
Oh my gosh. I have got so many pieces of Chaco Canyon. I absolutely love it. I adore it. The colors, the artisan work that's involved with these pieces are just off the chart.
Are you always impressed, Kathy, at the prices? Because I remember when I first went to Arizona and I went shopping around to see genuinely how much pieces like this cost, I was blown away at how, you know, not only expensive it is and worth every penny, but how affordable we are.
I am so impressed with the price. I mean, you cannot beat this, seriously. And the work and, oh my goodness, the colors of the turquoise, you just cannot beat the price. It is just absolutely gorgeous.
And Kathy, don't you
Jennifer,
love it?
I just absolutely adore you.
Thank you.
I just feel like we are just so blessed. All of us turquoise lovers, we're just so blessed to have you. You know, come to us, you know, time after time and just show us this beautiful, beautiful work of all of the artisans. We're just so lucky to have you. We thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
That wonderful words. And Kathy, I was just you took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, aren't we lucky to have Jennifer here telling us all the stories? So thank you for saying that. I know that means a lot to you.
Yes, that for me and the artisans too as well.
And I know they're watching, as they
Yes.
always do. It's a family affair. Final chance on our beautiful Sleeping Beauty turquoise. If you are ordering the cross, it is now sold out, so thank you for your orders on the cross. It is completely spoken for. If you do want the pendant we just did, final 2 dozen now before that's gone. It's all about the Sleeping Beauty, and it's all about the liquid silver. Now, we come in 2 options. It comes in an 18-inch and a 24-inch. I'm presuming that Kathy and everybody who watches already has this. It is our, listen to this, our #1 selling partner piece in the Chaco Canyon line for 20 years now, because you wear it by yourself, you wear it with all the pendants, you can truly layer this. You've got to buy one of these. If you don't have one, you must buy one today. It feels in the hand, I mean, we call it liquid silver because it feels like that. It drapes and wraps and embraces like nothing else you've ever felt. Again, that's the 18-inch. I have 200 left in 18-inch. That's the 24-inch. I have about 300 left there. The best $30 you'll spend. And Jennifer, it's just so wearable, right?
It is. It goes with everything, and whether it be the Southwestern pendants, whether you have beaded pendants, anything that you have out there, this really brings out the true nature of, you know, your jewelry.
It does, it's the perfect backdrop, the perfect
Yes.
canvas for it. Remembering we are 20 minutes away from our first birthday surprise. For every Jennifer fan, for every Chaco Canyon fan, tune in at 10 to 2 and 10 to 3. We're going to reveal our birthday surprises, 1 in each hour. If you do want the liquid silver, the 18-inch will be the first to sell out. I cannot recommend it more highly enough. It is worth every single penny. So let's go to our next brand new piece. Let's talk about 45 by 17 millimeter. Okay, so if that doesn't sell it, nothing will. We've paired it back with the beautiful Today's Special. Let me show you it in hand so you can get some idea. We've grabbed 2 so you can see how each one is different. Those that know can instantly see the value in this. This is the iconic look and feel of a true turquoise slab cuff bracelet. The lowest appraised value came in at $360, so we sent this to 3 individual jewelry appraisers. The lowest came in at $360, 2 others came in higher and then higher again, 5 flex pay and free shipping. Jennifer, there is, for me, the simplicity of the way that the turquoise is set, but then the drama of the way the beautiful workmanship's been done on the silver. This is the juxtaposition that works so magnificently. I love it.
The way it is made, it's very abstract, it's beautiful, and the way you look at it, you're gonna see how that it's different than the usual Southwestern cuffs that we bring here. The artisan here is Bucky Boleyn, and for him, when you look at a piece like this, it says that it is designed for Father Sky. There he is right there. Bucky is actually a cousin to Jimson Boleyn, and so he says that for the Navajo people, the turquoise stone was given from Father Sky to let them know that he was always with them, you know, anywhere they went. And for the Navajo people, it made them feel a lot more closer to have a piece of Father Sky with them. So when you see a piece like this, but when you look at it in detail, you're gonna see the workmanship, because they have very teeny, tiny sawtooth bezel that is holding the stone. And so when you see something like that, it's very hard to do. And for the workers, they have to completely have that stone cut and smoothed out, and just the way they work with it, just to have that hand and eye detail, it's amazing.
It's a beautiful piece for a small price. I mean, and I say that respectfully, because at $179, we've offered regularly fashion jewelry for this. This is genuine Kingman turquoise. We all see the value, which is why we are already 20% sold out. The lovely Janice is on Facebook Live. Hi, Janice. Thank you for your comment. comment. Esmer as well, thank you. Lauren, thank you. If you've got any questions for Jennifer, or you want to see anything in particular, if there's anything we're not telling you, tell us what you want to know and we'll be happy to answer them. This show is much bigger than Jennifer and I just being sat here. This show is about keeping traditions alive. It's about investing back into men and women of this country who have spent their lifetime refining and perfecting their skills. This show is about supporting that tradition so it continues for the next generation. And that's why I would encourage you, even if it's just one piece that you buy today, buy something, embrace it, love it, treasure it, cherish it, and pass it down. The values, as we've heard from every caller, are unheard of. They're so good, but it goes so far deeper than that. This is the finest of the fine, with love, passion, soul, heart, all behind it. You know, and I say that with the utmost respect, Jennifer, because this is about a community, right?
Yes, and especially their look on their culture, and especially wanting to keep it, you know, within them. And so if there are people out there who want to learn, I was told that they can always go to the trading post and ask, you know, that they want to start out. And so they're willing to have people come in and work with them. And so when you see pieces like this, it was where people who were wanting to reach out. And so the master silversmiths like Emerson, Loretta, Mike Smith, and Greg Yazzie, they all are willing to teach other people, you know, the way they were taught. And so the upcoming artists who are like Bucky and Jimson, you know, when looking at a piece like this, I just now realized that the sides of the cuffs are feathers. That are stamped out. I thought they were stars until just now. So it's just your way of interpreting the way their artwork is. And so for the eagle feathers, for Native Americans, they're revered as a very sacred bird. And so anytime you see an eagle feather next to you, they say that it's a soul of someone who has gone before, who has come down to watch you.
Oh my gosh, It gives me goosebumps every time you say something so profound, because it's so true. By the way, the Today's Special ring, very, very popular. Judy just said, beautiful, wowzer. Yes. Indeed, indeed. Thank you, my love. Okay, so the hour is flying by, and I always just adore doing these shows, and I'm pleased that you're loving them as well. I want to show you this. There's only 40, but it's really worth. I believe, Jennifer, you aired this last night, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, guys, just have a look at it for a second. This is a Navajo bead necklace for $99. You will not see this again. It was actually the second most popular item at midnight. Jennifer, just give us 30 seconds on this, please.
The artisan is Rita Begay. She's a beater / silversmith, and so for this type of necklace, they call it Navajo pearls, but they're very highly polished silver, but when you see that on each side, they have that oxidized look to it, so it's different and unique.
You've got to go online and see that. You have to. It's just beautiful. 647837 is Navajo pearls, just as Jennifer said. Really special piece, very popular from last night. We're only now 12 minutes away from our birthday surprise of this hour, and again, our Today's Special ring, the biggest ever from Kingman Mine as a Today's Special, is available for $99. Okay, let's dig in to this. Let's go to a different style of necklace than we've seen so far today. Let's take an abundance of turquoise from the Kingman Mine, the last full-time turquoise mine in America. And let's now pair it back perhaps to some earrings that we have. The earrings are $159.98, and the lowest appraised value that came in on the necklace was $430. We're at $209, and again, we're benefiting from 5 flex pay, easy pay, the best way to pay when you order. Lengthwise, you have a beautiful 19 3/8 of an inch, so a perfect sweet spot for really every neckline. Where should we start with this? Who did this one, Jennifer?
The artisan here, his name is Jimson Belen, excuse me. And when you look at this necklace from the bottom up, you're gonna see that it is a representation of Mother Earth holding on to her children with her arms out. And so the top 2 stones are representation of her children above, showing that she will always protect and love them.
Now you see, if you were in a boutique and Jennifer was not with you, you would never know. You'd say it's a beautiful necklace. I love the shape. I love that freeform style. But you didn't necessarily know what the meaning was. Maybe you are a mom, a grandmom, somebody that just cherishes and loves their children and their grandchildren. You can kind of see some personal meaning to this, embracing your children, looking out for them, holding on to them. That's exactly what this is doing. And I love the way in the earrings, again, for pierced ears, it's the perfect partner piece. One of the things that we often forget is the sheer value in sterling silver, because sterling silver is a precious metal. It's a noble metal, and what a lot of folks don't realize is that it is actually the most reflective of all of the precious metals. How important is it in terms of silver being used? Because I seem to remember you saying something that, wasn't there a story, Jennifer, about somebody in the desert who was using silver so you could find the way?
Actually, well, the reflection, yes.
Yeah,
the reflection. And so they would either use silver or mirrors, anything reflective to tell someone from across the desert where you were at. And so you wouldn't give out any other signals, or if you wanted to, or if someone wanted to signal you and like to attract you, that shininess of the silver was to let that person know that you were either there, available, or interested.
You see,
yes.
I always remember a good story. So that's one of the nice things about silver. Again, there's meaning and significance behind it. I just paired back the necklace with our today's special ring, which is only $99, believe it or not. I know. I think the two work so well. There's a simplicity here, and there's some drama here, but your turquoise pieces from Chaco Canyon will always look good together. Again, the ring is $99. It comes in a Kingman blue or the ceremonial green. We'll do another presentation at the top of the hour mark, so bear that in mind. Free shipping and handling and flex pay. One of the things that you'll really notice is just the quality of everything on these pieces, down to the clasp that are used. And even also, you know, when you see, if I run my finger over here, there's no rough edges, Jennifer. Everything is extremely smooth. Even on the ring, there's nothing that's gonna get caught, is there?
No, they worked very hard to do the lapidary work on that, and especially the way they cut it, they smooth it out. They're just on the machine, just working their hardest. And so I tried to ask questions when a father and a daughter was helping me with the TS special when they were cutting the stone.
Yeah.
Just looking at them, they said, you know, this is what you have to do. You have to make sure you cut it. You have to make sure you do this. Don't do this, because if you make it wrong, it's gonna throw the whole stone off. It's gonna break later on when they polish it. And so when everything sets and this and this and this, and just the love and affection that they had for it was just amazing. And when you see, especially for the earrings too, that you see right here for the necklace, the artisan here is Raymond Yazzie. As you see that's separate for him, he says that's the mother letting go of her children so she can becoming something great within the world.
You see, if that has a significance to you, then definitely jump onto it. I think you'll adore it. I would love to share with you, if I may, a pair of earrings that premiered at midnight. These also are not getting any more airings because they are virtually sold out, but I'd love to spend a moment here. It's only $99 with free shipping. You have the two choices again, which is going to be a classic Kingman blue or the ceremonial green. If you're on the hunt for some earrings, Jennifer, just give us 20 or 30 seconds on these, because these were a big hit for you last night.
I love these because they have the white topaz and the garnet on the inside. You have both colors of the ceremonial green and the blue turquoise. And so this is something that's elegant and different when it comes to the earrings that we have. It's unique, but yet, it's fun to wear.
And you said that this, what did you say this was garnet?
Garnet, yes.
And then on this one,
that's white topaz.
Oh, right, so you've got genuine gemstone in there as well. And I like the playfulness of the colors, because the garnet with the beautiful ceremonial green looks really, really nice together. And then the crisp, high-end, aspirational look of a white topaz with the beautiful classic Kingman, I think is $1 million. That really is gorgeous. So if you love some new earrings, these are our special ones from today. Again, they won't be getting any more presentations because they are nearly sold out. Talking of which, we have to show you our dragonfly. There are, I think, 30 or maybe 25 of these. Oh boy. Oh my, okay. First thing that you need to know is that this is a pendant or a pin. We've put this on our liquid silver necklace that I said everybody in America should own, because you should. It comes in 18 inches or 24 inches. It's about $30. But this dragonfly, lovers of critters of all sorts, you're gonna love this. The inlay work you do not see at all these days. I wanna jump right in, because those of you that want it, you'll obviously have to act fast. The styling is amazing. The symbolism is amazing. Whenever you see a dragonfly out in nature, it's always just a truly phenomenal sight. But what does the dragonfly mean? What does it represent?
The artist in here, he's from the Zuni Reservation, and his name is Angus. Hopefully I said this right. Ahiyeti?
It sounds good.
Yes, I hope so. For just looking at the dragonfly, they say that it's a protector of water. So anytime you see the dragonflies anywhere, you'll know that a body of water is close by, even though when you're out in the desert. And also they say dragonflies, they mate for life. And so when one dragonfly finds another, you'll see that they're always flying close together. And just over here at the hotel I was staying at, I was amazed because there's a lake outside.
There is.
I see dragonflies of all kinds of colors, and I was like, oh my God. But just seeing the beauty of them flying around, and just to see them, you know, all being in love together was just amazing.
So you said when they mate for life?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's the way it should be. There you go. We have it as a necklace in terms of a pendant, and we have it as a pin or a brooch, which you can add to a dark jacket, a coat, a scarf, a pashmina, even add it to a purse. We are down to the final dozen. I hope you can grab that. It's a really special piece, and it's the only chance to get it. When you see all that inlay work, all the beautiful colors that are there, you just don't feel the way they all kind of nest together. It's magnificent. And it's big, folks. Last thing I'll tell you is that it's a large size. It's about 2 1/4 inches in terms of the length from top to bottom. So there's our dragonfly, as our dragonfly takes flight, hopefully on its way to you. Well, okay, 5 minutes away from our birthday surprise launch, but we want to spend a moment on the liquid silver. I was very bold in saying that every single person watching should have it. This is a necklace, and this is probably the only time I've ever said this on any jewelry show. This necklace is virtually in every single Chaco Canyon show that has ever existed, because it is the most beloved, it is the most well-reviewed. It is the necklace that we search high and low for to add on your pendants, to add on your enhancers, to be able to layer as such. It's ideal. And of course, the feel is why people go gaga for it. 18 inches or 24 inches, both will be a sellout today. The enduring appeal of this necklace, what do you think it is, Jennifer? Why does this strike such a chord with all of us?
Just the look of it, the way it is made. It is made in homage to this necklace called the Haishi bead. The Haishi bead that was actually made of shell that was made in little tubular circular beads. And for the artisan here to sit here and work with a bead just like this, and the type of bead it is, and the way how tiny it is. So just imagine one person just sitting there and hand sewing each and every piece of bead together just to make this necklace.
I mean, you feel it against your skin, and it feels just heavenly. I mean, it is liquid silver cascading down on your neckline, layered up, and because it's three strands, there's substance there.
Yes.
Look what you can do with this. I just think, and I don't want to spend your money for you. My wife does that for me, though, I'm not gonna lie. But 18 inches for $30 or 24 inches for $35 is such a small price to pay for something that we've spent a lot of time discussing today in terms of buying into a wonderful tradition and culture and technique that was made by hand for you. That was made by hand for you. In this day and age, Jennifer, you don't find things by hand for $30.
No, and especially for the length it is and the technique that is used to make it. And especially for the pendant like that you see there, the artisan there is wanting to put out that they're still having their tradition go on. But for liquid silver like this, you're going to see it in a lot of ceremonies in the Southwest. And so they're often layered upon each other with either beaded necklaces, or they'd have, you know, big chunks of turquoise on it, or either by itself, just for the simplicity of the way it looks. And a lot of people out in the Southwest love to wear liquid silver.
And you will as well, I promise you. It's down to the final 100 now if you want the 18-inch, and the 24-inch also limited. That's our today's special, that big ring that you can't miss. That's $99 and coming up at the top of 2 p.m. And of course, our Dragonfly, only 5 now remain if you want the Dragonfly. So definitely, and look, I didn't get a chance to show you, but there's the pin at the back if you're going to use it as a brooch. I think when it comes to liquid silver, we've collected things over our time, and we often see great standalone pendants, but we don't always have, you know, that perfect necklace to hang it from. One that doesn't detract from the presence of the pendant, one that's not too, I suppose, slim or small or dainty, one that has a bit of gravitas to it, but one that doesn't steal the appeal from that true centerpiece, and that's what the liquid silver does for you. If you buy both of them, the only thing I know is you will wear them. I think we all buy things that, you know, we kind of think, oh, that's good, and then we put them away, never to be found again. But wearability-wise, Jennifer, this is the most wearable of all.
It is, and especially just the way it looks. Again, you have that shininess of it, and so for Native Americans, like I said, the attraction of silver, a lot of people tend to gravitate towards that. Well, for me, I'm like that. I call it rubbernecking. Every time I see someone wearing silver, I have to go and ask them, where'd you get it? And,
yeah.
But for liquid silver like this, just to have that shininess upon you makes you feel beautiful.
Thank you for all of your orders. We are about 20 seconds away from revealing our first birthday surprise, one in this hour and one in the next hour. Do have an update though. Thank you for all of your orders. I believe that beautiful Dragonfly has sold out. So thank you for your orders there. I hope it brings you health and happiness and enjoyment for many years to come. So folks, one of the joyous things about our birthday event is offering these birthday surprises. These are meant to make everybody smile, to make everybody happy. We do one each hour, and we're doing one right now, while supplies last. Returning back to HSN for the first time in nearly 3 years at its lowest price ever, our #1 best-selling every single day of the year gorgeous cuff bracelet at $119. We are proud to present Sleeping Beauty, the mind that is closed, the mind that has sadly shut down, regarded by those here in the United States and around the world, from the United Kingdom to Australia to Germany to France to China to Japan to Hong Kong and every other place in between. Sleeping Beauty was always the ultimate, the queen of all Sleeping Beauty, the queen of all turquoise. We are over the moon to be able to bring this in, and this is where the big deal is, to offer Sleeping Beauty today at the very same price as it was nearly 3 years ago. Now that took a lot of work. I have about 600 to go around. We're gonna pay for the shipping and handling. There's 5 flexible payments. You have our 30-day return policy. This is gonna fit about a 6 to a 7.5 inch, 7 3/4 inch wrist. You have a little bit of manipulation on here as well, so it's gonna fit perfectly to you. For work or for play, without getting in the way, that rhymed, I didn't mean it to rhyme, but it rhymed. This is something that you will absolutely love. Look at the Sleeping Beauty. I'm not even gonna bother showing you 2 different ones because they are all the same, that high robin's egg blue. Already over 250 placing orders. If you wanna jump to the front of the queue, you can by going online at hsn.com, or you can download the HSN mobile app. While supplies last, Jennifer, tell us who created our birthday surprise.
It's Derek and Lorelia Chavez, and so when you see something like this, there's a story that goes along with this. Hopefully I say their names right in Navajo. They're called, it's called Ahiuta and Matsalema, Morning Star and Evening Star. They call the Ahiuta brothers, twin brothers who were sent by Juan y Ilona to help Pashianka, and who are the first humans, the twins, defeat the monsters with their arrows, which were shot with lightning. And so when you see this along the edges of the bracelet, you're gonna see that the little arrows are shooting out right there.
Yeah, look.
And so when they've done this, they shot the monster and he was killed. And so the first humans were then saved by the morning star and the evening star.
That's the story behind it, you see. Every single day that you wear it, you'll think back to that. 300 people now placing orders. We are rapidly getting limited. Folks, thank you for your custom tonight and today. It means so much to Jennifer and to the entire team that bring Chaco Canyon to life. There are only a handful of shows a year, and when we do them, they mean so much. I want to quickly go to the iPad. Mary says, I have been admiring Chaco Canyon pieces for a long time. Beautiful craftsmanship. Thank you, Mary. Judy's asking, how can we get this smaller bracelet? How can we get this smaller bracelet? Which one was that one? We'll come back to that, Judy. Our team are looking at that for you. Daryl says, my wife has pieces from, oh, you'll have to help me out. Is it E. Delgado?
Emerson.
Emerson Delgado. Oh, yes, the gentleman that did it. And Paul Livingston. I love the Sleeping Beauty, and the silver work is so amazing. We love that the work is done by local craftsmen. Please tell them how much we love their work. Thank you for saying that, Daryl. We are slammed, folks. If you want this, we are close to a sellout on our birthday surprise. I want to go back to, for me, the pivotal thing about this, and that is that it's Sleeping Beauty for 119. It's not just turquoise, it's Sleeping Beauty. Jennifer, take us back to that day, because you were there a few years back when they sadly closed the mine.
Yes, I was working that day in the trading post, actually, in Globe, Arizona. And when it closed, all of a sudden, all these people were coming in, and I was wondering what was going on. And like, people were in buses and cars and just buying up loads and loads of turquoise, whether it be either in buckets or in pendants, brooches, cuffs, earrings, anything that was out there. And I was asking, what's going on? They said, they're closing the mine. And I'm thinking, oh, okay. And then I was telling you that I live not too far. I'm from San Carlos, but I went to school in Globe, Arizona. And I didn't know at that time that this beautiful mountain in the backyard was, so revered for its babies, I guess you could say, the turquoise, and people around the world loved it. And so now I'm listening to all these stories of people around the world talk about how precious this stone was. And for me, it was just an everyday thing for me. And so it's amazing to hear all these stories of people around the world talk about how they first got their Sleeping Beauty stone and how, it made them feel. And so just listening to the stories that we have today, it's amazing. It's
so funny how when something is right there with us every day, we don't always appreciate it.
You don't realize it, until it's gone. And so now it's like, oh my God, sorry. It's a little heartbreaking, thinking about it. And now as times are changing, you want to hold on to that piece of treasure, with you.
Treasure, that's the key word. Jennifer just said treasure, it's treasure. Folks, we maintained the price of Sleeping Beauty 3 years after this first sold out. That's unheard of. You gotta get a Sleeping Beauty piece. Not just for you, I want you to get one and put it away for when your granddaughter turns 18. Sleeping Beauty is gone, it's done. It was always and will always be regarded as the creme de la creme, the very best that you can buy. It's clean, it's that beautiful pure blue. So whether you enjoy this every day now or you put it away for somebody you treasure, our birthday surprise, you've gotta buy it. We'll do another one at 2:50 Eastern Time. Chaco Canyon continues with the Today's Special a few moments from now. Stay with us.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous.
Join me Wednesday at the earlier time of 7 p.m. Eastern.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Celebrate HSN's birthday with an HSN card. Apply now and instantly get $25 off when you're approved. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of birthday perks, like 2 extra flex every Wednesday in July, plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
We're getting ready to watch some clips of our absolute favorite co-host.
Highlights of Colleen Lopez.
We're celebrating her 25th anniversary.
Check it out.
What?
This is the all-time best. Colleen losing control and that laugh that you can never, ever, ever forget.
When Colleen laughs, I laugh. She can do anything.
Now I'm giving you love and you're shy?
25 years.
Come join the fun as we celebrate the 25th anniversary of Colleen Lopez.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search gemstone to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
It's Juliana Rancic here, and I just want to say happy birthday, HSN, mwah, to many more.